Greetings, my excellent friends. We are doing a little bit of setup. We are trying a new game. This game is called Warhammer 40k, 40,000 Rogue Trader. It is an RPG, but also has the combat system is a little bit more like an XCOM system, I think so, from what I've seen. Anyway, it looks so interesting, and I love RPGs, and I thought I would give this a try. Okay. Hi. Oh, they don't need my game statistics. Main story. Take up the mantle of a rogue trader, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over their trade protectorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of von Valancius as it faces multiple threats, from within its own ranks and without, as countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity. It is up to you to hold the reins of this shattered protectorate and forge a new path for the von Valancius dynasty, currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. Stakes are high and rise even higher as you cross paths with terrifyingly powerful and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Corona system. Yes. Difficulty. I will probably do just a bit normal. Stats are reduced by 20%. Daring. Not reduced. Enemies inflict full damage. Oh, not recommended. Okay, well, we'll start out with normal then. Fantastic. Continue. Custom care. Oh, we could choose Hekata. Soldier. Darius. The operative. Or Bahador. The warrior. I have no idea. Or we could do a custom character. I like custom characters. Next. We shall be the hard-bitten stoic. Fatsy McFatso? No. Kind of like that one. So many to choose from. Ooh, I kind of like that one too. I like that one. Okay. Appearance. Face. Face. Oh. Skin tone. I'm pasty because I never see the light of day. Are we skinny or are we chunky? No, we'll just be muscular. Our hair currently is flowing. We like it. We do not have a good choice. Do not have a nice orange color, so we shall go white. That is the way I am going eventually someday. Eyebrows. We have some crazier eyebrows. Ooh. Mine are a bit hawkish. Mine go up a little bit. We'll go with the white again. I'm okay with the beard, I think. Maybe a little shorter. Yeah, we'll go with a little bit short. Keep the beard red. Maybe we'll go with dark eyebrow. Yeah, we'll go with the red hair. Tattoo. No tattoos. War Eagle. Foreheads? No, not upon our forehead. So. Flaming skulls. Oh, we can have 5 tattoos. One on each arm. Okay. Dig it. Tattoo 3. No. Can't see those. We'll see that one. Alright. Color. Oh, that one is a blue color on the back. Green color. Make him all that. Yep. Augmentations. Currently have this augmentation. Do not know what it is. Oh, it's up here somewhere. Oh. No beard if I do that. Broke my nose once, now I have to have it sealed in place. I wear fake hair. This one makes sense because the face is burned over here. We'll put that augmentation on.
I'll bring glory to my bloodline.
The Emperor gave me a vision.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Ooh, I like that.
Unleash the storm of macro cannons.
Watch this spectacle unfold. Applaud my brilliance.
Through chaos, I stride.
Oh, wow.
Engage the engines.
For the glory of the dynasty.
For the glory of the dynasty. I'm okay with that one. All right. Next, our home world. Death worlds. Plants, beasts, sometimes even the environment itself take aggressive and destructive forms, inimical to human life. Whilst exceptionally difficult to colonize, many death worlds possess valuable resources that require an outpost or other human presence on the planet's surface to harvest. Its harsh environments results in some of the hardiest and most resilient populations in the galaxy. Those tested and found wanting die young. All right. What is fellowship? Deceive, charm, or befriend them. Wow. Voidborn. Fortune. Reroll any failed attack, dodge, parry, characteristic, or skill test with a 20% chance of success. Ah. They lose 5 strength. Just a flash wound. 5 world, strength in numbers. Willpower. Oh. I have no idea. Adeptus Mechanicus. Entire planet ceded to the demands of vast macro industry. Forged for this. Imperial world, humans finest. Add a 10 bonus. No drawback. So, these types of games, you talk about RPGs, you know, you have your tanks, you have your ranged weapon, either ranged weapons, magic users, support users, that kind of thing. As the name implies, Shinyranger does like to play ranged characters in general. So my main character probably won't be a tank. This never stop shooting. It's interesting. Hail of Steel. Fair Magazine. Ballistic skill. Intelligence, fellowship, and willpower are decreased. Oh, I can pick these. I don't have to have them. Never stop believing. So willpower is a... Let's try this. Every citizen is a soldier trained to fight from the moment they can handle a weapon. Never stop shooting. My fellowship is low. But we can get a different party face. Persuasion, coercion, and commerce skills. I don't know. We'll try. We'll try. Actually, you know what? Maybe we just go with an Imperial. I don't get a weapon or ballistic, but... No heresy. Humanity's finest. I can't do a weapon skill or ballistic skill, so it might not be the best. Let's do Fortress World. Let's try it. Okay, Origin. Regimental Tactics. I don't want to be up. Ballistic skill. Commissar. Maintaining the morale, discipline, and fighting spirit of their Astromilitary regiment. Crime Lord. Ranged Rogue. Priest. The Ecclesiarchy, formerly known as the Adeptus Ministorum, is a vast institution that oversees the galaxy-spanning religion of the Imperium. They're buffers. Navy officer. Sanctioned Psyker. Feared and distrusted, but are nonetheless valuable assets to the Imperium. Recruit, identify, and classify those found to possess psychic ability. Toughness, willpower, biomancy, divination, apathy, pyromancy, sanctic. Wow. Okay, you serve me. Excuse me. Wow. crime lord on a fortress world? Corrupt an entire system and turn it into your personal den of thieves. Logic +5, 4 +5, or logic +5. Okay, darkest hour. Be a warrior, assassin, vanguard. Front line. Oh, fast. Bounty hunter. Critical hit, priority targets, repositioning. Prey. Boulder. No. Master of all ranged weapons. Both of these could go bounty hunter. I think I want to go operative. Ballistics. Was that because I chose operative? My fellowship is down here. Well, I have 30 points I can spend. Okay. Let's take you to 30, so there's not too bad of a problem. We'll give a plus. Let's try this. ability. Intelligence. I wonder, since it affects so many, increase the intelligence there. How about that? Let's try that. Sword class frigate. Victim Erebus. Unforgiven.
I'll see you terminated!
Do I have a name I get to give myself? Oh yeah, okay. Rogue Trader. Of course, will have to be saturated. Fortress Rogue, Crime Lord, Apex of Brilliance, Shadow Torment. Sure, let's try this. I may be completely messing this up, because I have no idea. I have never played a Warhammer game before. Looks interesting to me. Really wanted to give this a shot because seen some stuff. And it looked amazing.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
You can learn more about current events, influence the character you're speaking to, even alter the course of the game's narrative. Is a car. Okay. Night. Truly an awe-inspiring.
That is the purpose of all temples to the God Emperor, to inspire awe and reverence. For it is the duty of his servants to persevere in their tireless service until they are presented with the chance to give their very life for the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Okay. Pointing the still uncharted regions of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. Oh, last name Stubbs?
My regards. Naturally, the infamy of your achievements in the shadows of an entire sector is not unknown to me. Your enterprising spirit and, if you excuse my bluntness, refusal to die are qualities worth saluting. It is as if you were carried here on the wings of destiny itself.
Ooh.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with her ladyship. Bear it with honor.
What are your responsibilities?
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Tell me about the one on whose ship I have found myself.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
License to deal with pirates, mutants, or Xenos if needed. Rogue traders use a warrant of trade to conquer or colonize newly discovered planets, to gain exclusive trade rights from newly discovered cultures, and to explore the galaxy beyond. Okay. Cool. A strange title for the Lady Theodora.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis, at the time when the first rogue traders entered the Gold Emperor's service. And therefore, it is sacrosanct.
Okay, Code of Imperial. Okay. Untold millions of stars and countless more human lives united by bonds of species and by the overarching faith in the Emperor. Millions of mystical forces unremittingly challenge the supremacy of the Imperium, forcing humanity to fight in endless war. Okay. Why have I been brought here?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium, but from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
Is there another candidate?
There is, and you will meet him soon enough. But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far.
I like the vibes.
The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Move the character by clicking the left mouse button on the screen.
It's about time.
Okay. Got it. Interactable objects. Study. Transfer your character to neighboring locations or launch a small event.
Victory awaits!
Native wood. Okay. What's this? Candlelit altar.
None shall stand in my way.
Okay. Servant. Oh, okay.
A new challenge for me.
All right. Go through the door.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening?
Whoa.
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Why didn't you run? You said run. Well, shoot.
Feel my wrath!
To survive in the grim darkness of the far future, you'll have to face enemies of all kinds. Start the battle. Well, that's no bueno. Joint analysis. Okay. Turn-based take place on a grid. On their turn, character can move, attack, and use abilities. Select self-title item, double-click to move the character. How far they can move on their turn. Every second diagonal cell uses 2. Once they start moving, it cannot be canceled. I mean... What does that mean? Why is the thing showing like a death? You would think you'd have cover, but that tells me I'm going to die? Okay, I moved. Action points. Bottom of the screen. Action point cost. Click on the single shot. Okay, well, I screwed up. Yeah, I'm gonna lose all these guys. Okay, so if I...
All too easy. Forge ahead!
Okay.
Already done. Nothing of value has been lost!
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Okay. Cool, map. That's where we came from.
Follow my lead!
Tarantula's sentry gun.
It's about time. Victory awaits! None shall stand in my way. I won't tolerate weakness.
Ooh, we get to see over the crowd again. Countless candles and moons. Wow, pretty cool.
A new challenge for me? It's about time!
Wow, cool. big old statue up there. Let's see what's going on over here. Probably blocked off as well.
Follow my lead.
Okay, blocked off. We can run.
None shall stand in my way.
It is simply irrational, Lady Theodora, says a man dressed in peculiar garb. Assimilation in the trade structure would be political and economic suicide, practically an admission of heresy. Suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. Implants. Ion 6, a new world on the fringes. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions. Xenos. Natives named for dangerous aliens. Oh, shut your mouth. It'll run before dissension. Gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do, Edelthrad. Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you, Edelthrad? I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the requirements in his purview. Forgiveness, Lady Jennifer. But I well forgot the time. Was it not you who sent for me? Determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Mine by right. I command millions of lives ruled by numerous planets, and misfortunes no planetary governor or commander can dream of amassing. And you are one of those with the Von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes. Does that mean there are other heirs? Naturally, some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthred may be somewhat disconcerted by this gulled responsibility. However, a good feeling. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of the warning trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. Not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Gunnar Voidver sent me that. Served me for many years before he made this. did I hear you correctly? The Master of Whispers is related to you. Is most distant, as is yours. Nevertheless, he does bear the name of Von Valancius. Can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. You're satisfied with Ethelthryth. Okay. He said that she doesn't like... Thank you for clearing. May I ask my questions now? Altered dimension of pure energy. The Materium, the Empyrean, the Aether, the Sea of Souls, or a warp space. Surely there are ways I could prove myself a worthy heir. Navigator, translation. What are these things you speak of? Void travels between the stars. Vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the warp. By entering it under the protector of the Geller field, we shorten the route to our destination, crossing distances that would require hundreds of years in a matter of weeks instead, sometimes in days or even hours. That is how humanity spread across the galaxy. That is how we were able to build the Imperium, which spans millions of stars. Where is your ship headed? Rycat system, domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis expanse. Each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House Von Valancius in surpassing both of them in an affluence and splendor. Set the course for Rycad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose of the voyage, but now is not the time. What are my current responsibilities? Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Ethelthryth. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide. An incident took place on the officer's deck. So, perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Geller field. Or perhaps there's something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all. Lady Theodora, for God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by an uneducated Revfrath. No. Enough. Such hearsay amuses me. Yara eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. Has enough hidden notes, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live. Wow. I have no more questions. Ooh, disturbance reported on the adjacent decks. Heck, the new blood. Draws her weapon. Well then. How'd you guys get on board?
Death will find you soon enough!
Active turns and their orders determined by an initiative roll. The character at the very bottom goes first, then the one above them, and so on. Oh, okay. So Theodora goes first. Can I... Can't place my character? Oh, because I've been ambushed, I'm guessing.
I took care of this one.
Wow.
Reduced to dust.
Yikes. Whoa. Wow. Use cover to avoid enemy attacks. Cover that a character can hide behind are marked with a shield or a shield with a skull. When standing close to them, the character will automatically take up advantageous position. In this case, the chance that enemy attacks will hit the cover and not the character behind them increases. It will not receive a bonus if attacked from a side not protected by their current cover. Okay. So... Okay. So if I do that...
Nothing I can't do. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Okay. Critical damage is 150 of their normal damage. Got it. Okay. Can I shoot again? No. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wow.
One fewer target. Reduced to dust. For the glory of the Imperium! Brace yourself, Avalon!
So I could do
Not a
surefire
problem
plan.
for me.
Okay. So we're gonna shoot this guy. I missed? Is that what happened? Huh. Should have done that first, I guess.
All too easy.
Can't believe I missed one. Dang, that was my shot.
One fewer target.
Hey, well, I only killed one. Had to be carried. Clear a path to transport line. Do not let a single horse survive. Warp travel. What are your orders? Gone ahead to clear a path. Go see him and see if the Archmilitant requires aid. Think about it. Alright. Nothing to loot? What's this thing? There's more things?
Victory awaits.
Alright, where are we going? Wait, that is not the way I wanted to go, I don't think.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Where am I going again? I show that on the... Okay. No.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Take cutthroat. Good. So we can't go that way.
A new challenge for me?
Is that Mort? Uh-oh. You are alive and well. Always on time, eh, Kunrad? Set your chrono by it. Mort, pull yourself together. Wait, Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away. What's the situation? I'm chilly. The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report! Not received report. Received word from the engineering regarding any Gellerfield failures. We're already unstable half an hour ago. Ceased altogether. One-way heretical gibberish. Organized mutiny? Who would do that in the warp? Fools, heretics. Confirm that bridge and navigator sanctum are secure. That means... Edelthreat, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons. Oh, transitional deck 13, or deck 18. Find Edelthreat immediately. Transitional deck 18 is the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthreat back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not adept at directly confronting enemies. Find the Arch-Militant. Shiny, find Edelthreat and bring him here. Whatever state you find him, this elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers in the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? To do everything in my power. Ooh. You were failed. Man, she's angry with us. I shall make do. Lead the way. Oh. Oh, we've been... I've been betrayed. We have been betrayed. Ooh.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see.
Two-face
Delightful.
gun.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself.
Holy cow.
We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Oh, we're angry now, right? What is it, inbred? Your blood too thin?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
What sorry, pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched piece of rocks?
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Wow.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench, Fon Valencius, watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
I don't think so, man. One of the available dialogue options requires making a skill test, unlike the passive test, which are made automatically. In this case, you can decide whether or not to select an option. The consequence will be dependent on the result of the social taste. The number after the skill's name indicate the difficulty of the test. Replacing with singular, go to the gate, go to the gate, go to the gate. Got it. Get out, I am not your puppet. Ants, 80%. Tech use. Examine the device. See a cogitator with a human likeness. Digital computer. Archaeotech relic. Archaeotech is often recovered in the frontier regions of the galaxy, while the Adeptus Mechanicus is particularly interested in the recovery of such ancient technology and considers all such devices sacred artifacts. Some Archaeotech can be considered forbidden and even heretical. Examine the sentinel.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
All right.
High levels of caustic humors. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Yes. Yes, I do require assistance. Thing shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Well, there is still another way.
Nothing. Okay, so the thing recognized that I was in trouble and a legit heir, and yes, I require assistance. Unleashed Hellfire. So cool. This whole wall. I will, and the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade and bestow upon them, be the paragon of humanity and broken by adversity, to walk bravely first in darkness, to unite and reclaim. If over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins baked, to walk steadily the road of thorns through pain to greatness.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warren Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
I need a weapon. I'm utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the Navigator Sanctum. I'm trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces, head to the upper decks at once.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Crap. Leave me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
You will see notifications at the top of the screen indicating the status of your current objective has been updated with new information. Journal with J. Okay, cool.
It's about time.
Okay, so am I supposed to... Okay. Build a warrant chamber.
Master. Whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me! What is the meaning of this?
Bunrad Voitvir is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
Intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach a warrant as somehow part of the plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor! I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Unquestioned.
Saint's blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Nice. Snap a rifle. Find a weapon, accept Abelard's aid. Click on Abelard's portrait, select the medikit, then use it on your character.
Follow my lead. Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes I stand in recognition.
Excelente.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Cool.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control.
What's gone wrong with the translation?
I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me, navigator. However, I have spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Geller field has faltered. Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak. If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
I heard of one of Theodora's voxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
What can we expect to find?
During warp transit, the Sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Empyrean. And for good reason. For the Navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the Sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the Immaterium. Only a Navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
How'd you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive.
I think the
You mean to
warrant.
say you did no such thing?
I think the warrant sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
All right, for Imperium and humanity, lead the way, Seneschal.
Come.
Yes. To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor, fight the heresy and corruption and threatens to consume our home, and with all your might, destroy those who have dared.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Heck yeah. Uh-oh. I missed
Don't you dare to cross us!
tactical phase, during which characters cannot attack or take other action, but they may try to take up advantageous positions. Select a character by clicking left, and click on the cell you want to move to. Red cells are inaccessible to the character. Complete. Okay. So, we can't be placed next to things. Gosh. He's... Alright, so he's gonna go over here. And I'm going to go over here. No. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. Specializes in melee and drawing the enemy's attacks. Charges unique ability. Use charge to close a distance. Okay. So he's got a charge. And he can charge that guy, right?
Reduced to dust!
And then he can still... Right.
Victory is imminent.
Got it. Available abilities are located bottom right of the screen. Deadeye shot. Two action points. Okay, I'm gonna take out single shot. I can deadeye shot that. And I can miss it. Fantastic. Yeah!
I've suffered worse.
So he can cleave. And then he can charge.
I'm not interested. I'd rather not.
Okay. Analyze.
Already done.
Hey, there you go. That's better.
My ears are ringing.
Try and cleave these guys.
One fewer target.
Okay.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't. You didn't stand a chance.
There you go. Get him.
It will be done.
Okay. So I have to do that. Move to the next rank. Logic. Rational arguments more convincing. Your combat lore, intelligence. Let's go tech use. Sure. Okay. Right side of the trophy collection. Go into your inventory.
None shall stand in my way.
The Navigator's Sanctum is directly along the passageway. I pray to the God Emperor that we are not too late.
For you.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valencius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
That banner is really cool. Entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper its clients, scraping against the walls of your mind as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad.
Man.
But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud.
Join the party!
And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Relays of the servo school, which has followed you all the way here. Scrambled words give way to voice vaguely familiar. Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. All right.
That's Ethelthrat. Oh, Emperor's providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Ethelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Okay.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What are you doing?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the Navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Okay.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wailed,
Oh, wow, okay.
heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
How do you know who I am?
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs?
Oh, man.
I have seen you.
You're
I
a
have
crime
seen
lord.
the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
Yeah. We must see if the Navigator is well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Sounds good. Protect the navigator. Alright. Let's take a look where we're at. I don't think we're...
I won't tolerate weakness.
Locked door, okay. Let's get in here then.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Can we sneak? Some games you can sneak up on things.
Beware the eye of the witch. Ha! I'll bleed you dry.
Let's put you in cover here. Let's put you in cover here in case you don't go first, and you in cover here. That's fine. Okay, Abelard, you're going to charge that guy.
That's not the Seneschal's job. Someone else can do this.
Okay. I guess we can move and then charge.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call. I took care of this one. I'd rather not.
I missed. Alright. He's done. Whoa, psychic 3. Study opponents and identify their weaknesses. Analyze enemies is an operative ability. Okay.
Not this scryer's job. Will do.
That's 2 AP. That's 1. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make
On it.
forewarning, and then we'll lightning that one down.
Will do. Be gone.
Oh, it got both of them. Well, this is very swell. I'm all about that hologram. You can use a hologram to gauge the effectiveness of action. Click left on any intended. Select an ability or single shot attack to see the expected outcome. Okay. So I could and then use that, right? So we're going to analyze that. And then we're going to dead shot it.
Suits my purposes.
There we go.
I will do my duty. Reduce to dust. Victory is imminent.
There we go. This pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. Navigators breathing heavily. I believe Master Vespiadus still lives. Servants are dead, but the chamber of the Thank Emperor is still sealed from the war. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive. What is wrong with him? Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the world that are forcing their way into his head. The time is short. Time is short to do what? Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn. It came from beyond. His body is not his. Idris' scream echoed the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator, succumbing to paroxysms of corruption. Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. Convulse violently, shrieking and cackling, then his fit stops. Run, flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation, leave the work. It can't be done without the Master Helmsman himself. I want to help you. Tell me how. Run, the sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on and wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation, so run. Run. Navigator's still alive, but barely so. What do we do now? It can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman if he's still alive. We must get to the bridge, but we'll need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edeltrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there, and she must have heard the call to arms. Turbo Skull relayed to us. Vespiadus, good luck, and thank you. So he is fighting for his life. Select all that.
Victory awaits!
Oh. You can collect different weapon sets. Okay, cool. Let's try that. Scrappy auto gun. Axe. Exact same thing. Okay. He's got a chain sword. Okay.
Follow my lead!
Anything over here of interest other than cool scenery? This is amazing.
None shall stand in my way.
It's just very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, are we trying to go through the thing behind him? No. Right? Or below? Okay.
It's about time.
Locked door. Right? And to the officer's deck. All right, I'm gonna have to go. This has been amazing. Nearly 2 hours of this, and we have got like 2 encounters under our belt, 3 encounters under our belt. This is crazy. Oh no.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
Wow, okay. White-haired warrior White-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hand for a brief moment. It seems she's not going to stop. Will continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrath the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest we all do just that.
Number 2, no traitor.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
What is the warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader ship? Your orders serve the Ecclesiarchy, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Sororitas.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Who are the people with you?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors. Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
Okay, we gotta get through.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
All right. Awesome. All right, that's where we're going to end it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Be excellent to each other wherever you are.